Hello. How is it going? Hey, Gerald, what's up? Nice. Hey, Hellboy, how you doing? Alright, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing tonight. I don't know, maybe I'll do some Ben the Duck friendlies. I kind of want to learn some champions too. I have a bunch of new champs from the Titan that I need to figure out. So I might just do a bit of champion testing for a little bit. Not going to be on a super long time tonight. I guess I could do like EQ also. There's still stuff to do. I just barely hit the last milestone of the Battlegrounds anniversary. I had 2 minutes left on the clock. And if this last match had gone to 3 rounds, I would have missed it. It was about as close as you could get, but it worked out. I didn't exactly place great. It was just Quantum something, maybe Quantum 2. But considering that a week ago I hadn't done a single match, so I'm like, it's not too bad. I'll take it. Slack bar, you know it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start with testing out Jean Grey. See what she's all about. Alright, well I gotta read her abilities first. I gave him a once over at one point, but I don't really remember it. I'm starting to get more of a hang of Carolina. She was the first one I wanted to learn. Let's just do some vanilla fights with her. Oh wait, do I have her on here? Well, maybe we're going to the live server. Yeah, okay, back to the live server. Build up Neuro's light attacks and launch special 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna I've got a whole process for when I learn them, you know. I need to actually understand them, you know, not just follow one specific rotation, at least if I want to actually use them. But yeah, I appreciate it. More Neuros is more burst damage on the special too. Good to know. Well, go to our old friend Winter Soldier. Okay. And I'm well familiar with her defensively, of course, but gotta figure her out on attack. Okay. Immunity to reverse controls. I did not know that. That is straight immunity, not just psychic shielding, which she probably has as well. Yeah. Okay. All her attacks do energy damage. That makes sense. Most of her lights inflict neuroshocks. For a pretty long time, they stack up to 20. So yeah, light ending combos, that makes sense. Right, when you crit her, she puts on the exhaustions. Wait. Are the Neuroshock passives different than the debuffs? I guess they are. Okay, because those inflict debuffs, and then this is talking about passives. I'm guessing those will come up later. Same thing? I mean, they're not the same thing. They have different damages. and different caps. So I assume I'll learn about that later. Turn passive on special on that guy. Force field, right? Strength equal to 10% of her maximum health. I did not know it was scaled like that. That makes sense why it's so tanky. Not subject to ability accuracy. Special 3 bypasses it. Okay. Takes 90%. It says up to. I assume that just means it's usually 90%. While the force field is active, she takes no damage from physical thorns. I did not know that. And the crit damage is reduced. Now, physical thorns, let's see. I believe Tuma has physical thorns. I don't recall if Korg has physical thorns or not. But, like, Electro does not, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. Tuma. Yeah, Tuma has physical thorns. Korg has physical thorns, but I'm fairly certain Electro has, yeah, energy-based thorns for Electro. The burst on special 2 is the same if it's passive or debuff. Gotcha. Korg is energy? Wait, really? What did I just read? Did I read the wrong thing? I don't think that's true. Yeah, Korg is physical, it looks like. Wait. Yeah. Physical damage is inflicted to the opponent. So it certainly appears like it should interact that way. I can test it out. Sounds like a prime thing to try here pretty soon. Okay, no damage from physical thorns and a little bit of extra crit reduction. It's like a free, slightly more than 1 exhaustion. Okay. When the force field is depleted, inflicts a delirium, which I believe has no effect on defense. Oh, no. Reduces defensive combat power rate. I do not remember that it did that. That's kind of handy. Force field goes on cooldown and then it reforms. That makes sense. Don't think it matters anyway since Jean's basic attacks are energy. That's a very good point. Yeah. So the 30% must refer to the potency of the defensive combat power rate reduction. That's kind of nice. Cooldown is reduced by 1.5 seconds each time a debuff is purified off the opponent and expires more slowly while Jean is poisoned. I did not realize that. Maybe I need to incorporate some poison champs into my counters to her. Although I don't really have many poison champs. I guess I have Nico now. She doesn't have any immunities, right? Just reverse controls? Yeah. Okay, when a debuff is purified or cleansed, while Jean is not performing a special attack, gain an uncanny passive. I believe that's what reduces the cost of specials. Yeah. 12.5% uncanny passive until the end of her next special attack. Max stacks 2. I think that stacks flat, so that would be 25% reduction. So if you're against a purifier or a cleanser, then you get cheaper specials. That makes sense. When she would gain an uncanny passive above max stack, she instead gains an indefinite psionic charge max of 10. When a debuff is purified or cleansed off the opponent during Jean's special attacks by a source other than her, Jean gains a psionic charge. Okay, so if they purify not during a special attack, you gain the uncanny, or if you're capped, you gain a psionic charge. And if it is during a special attack, then you just gain a psionic charge straight away. I'm not exactly sure what those are yet, but we'll find out. When a personal debuff is prevented by ability accuracy reduction, she has a 35% chance to gain a psionic charge. Not trigger against psychic shielding. Hey, Samuel. I'm not totally sure what we're doing today. Right now I'm just learning Jean. Seeing what's up with her. So, okay, all of the classic skill things are covered here. If they purify or cleanse, you're either going to get an uncanny or a psionic, based on if it's during a special or not. And if they're reducing your ability accuracy, then you can just directly gain the psionic charges as well. Okay, heavy attacks, purify up to 3 Neuroshock. And this first one about purifying does not call out that it's their ability. So that should trigger the uncannies. 3 Neuroshock or non-damaging debuffs, so that's interesting. And grants a psionic charge if the opponent is not stunned. And her heavy has 2 hits, so you probably want to time that with the end of the stun. Or at least 2 hits, maybe 3. So you purify some, get your uncannies and your psionic charges. And then the final hit inflicts 2 Neuroshocks, Neuroshock debuffs specifically. And grants Jean no power if she's above 1 bar. Okay. Special attacks. Everything is paused. There's the chance for the delirium. Oh, as an attacker, this chance is 100%. Okay. It's only 2 seconds, but that means that they're getting less power for the duration of the special attack. That's nice. As a defender, that doesn't matter. Crash Course, Purified Champs, good. 1.9 bars with light into combo, special 1, combo into striker, heavy to chain. Makes sense. Yeah, I need to like fully know these champions before I can really use them. So I appreciate the Crash Course. I will be trying out a lot of different stuff for sure. Hey Pixie, what's up? How you doing? A lot of reading going on here tonight. Okay, as a defender, consume the psionic charges and inflict a Neuroshock. I didn't remember that happened. I am probably... don't they usually only trigger if you're using a pretty bad counter? Yeah, so don't... I mean, that's just a don't use Shruggers against her. That makes sense. Just spam light attacks and go straight to special 2 depending on the health pool. You reading? Hey, I like the reading. This stuff is fun for me. First hit of the special 1. Purifies all Neuroshock and non-damaging debuffs, which is usually just going to be the cruelties and maybe a parry stun. And consumes all psionic charges. For each debuff purified and for each charge consumed, inflict a personal Neuroshock. So in doing that, you can kind of bank all of your current Neuroshocks and debuffs as passives, and that leaves you free to ramp up more of debuffs. Gotcha. Very Shuri-esque. Nerd Var 67. Hey, I am very much a nerd. I will admit that any day. The final hit inflicts 2 to 4 additional Neuroshock passives. Now I want to know how that's distributed. Special 2. On activation, inflict a Daunted for 20 seconds, decently long. Each hit deals a burst of energy damage for each Neuroshock and each psionic charge. The final hit consumes 50% of your psionic charges rounded down. Okay. Special 3. Adds a flat 100 to her force field or reactivates with full strength, then inflict a personal Neuroshock passive for every 20% of the force field's remaining strength. So that would be up to, well, normally that would be up to 10. But, I mean, I assume you could, yeah, you could chain special 3s and get to like 300%, I'm sure. Okay, then her special, or her SIG is, while the force field is active, parry is passive, and skill champs can't reduce the ability accuracy. She retains an uncanny after her special 1. That's nice. Increase the duration of personal Neuroshock passives by 2.5 seconds. I think that scales up to like 5. Yeah, I definitely want to sig her up. At least I assume. I'm not sure exactly how it plays. Passives last a lot longer than debuffs, especially high sig. Yeah, seems like she will benefit from that. Alright, I'm not going to be too worried about playing her optimally yet. Just gotta, you know, get a feeling for how it all works. Hey, Zemo, how's it going? Don't really need high sig, only need sig 1. That might be. I assume she's probably decent prestige also. Okay, so my light, everything except the L1 is building those Neuroshocks. And then you can purify. Yeah, so that gave me 2 uncannies and 1 psionic charge. Because I purified 3. Now if I do that again. What's the cap on those? Oh, she's got decent heavy reach. Okay, looks like 10. Oh, right, the heavy re-inflicts a couple as well. That's nice. How is her light range? Looks kind of decent, but not great. Maybe not even good. Kind of hard to tell against Winter Soldier. That might be a practice fight. Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit longer than you might think just from her arm. It looks like she's got like a blast or something that has a bit of increased range on it. I'm guessing that's not gonna... Whoa, okay. She's got a crazy heavy reach. That's like almost Shothra levels. Let's see. I want to see how good her like stand-up light is. But this is probably not the right guy for it. Yeah, I'll save that for a practice fight. So this will boost up the shield. Hey, Gabriel. Yep, just trying out Jean. I got her pretty recently and am trying to see what's up with her. Now, will this purify... Okay, that did not purify the passives. It's only the debuffs. Those are pretty long. Yeah, that lasts for a good long while. That's good to know. Jean is 27th? Oh, okay, so she is pretty high. Light reach bad. Yeah, seemed like the light reach wasn't great, but the heavy seemed pretty crazy. Do not light intercept with her. I'm getting that impression for sure. She has really good heavy reach. Yeah, it's way further than I expected. Just spamming heavies with her against Yelena, only throwing special 2 in the skill meta. Makes sense. Seems like a good way to do it. Let's just... have a holder, banner for sure though. Yeah, she's definitely a very good champion. A potent 2-way, but not overpoweredly so, which I like. That's why I'm a lot more excited about her than Nico. Oh, that's awesome. Wish you could cancel special 3 with Jean. The defender accidentally purifies the debuff and suddenly your damage rotation is gone. Oh, I can see that because of the uncannies. Actually, yeah, I don't want to do a fight that'll play into that at all. I just want to feel out those lights. Heavy also purifies the exhaustion. That's right. I mean, it works, but I definitely don't get the impression that it's long. Yeah. Gonna need to be careful about light intercepts with her for sure. You got Jack? Hey, that's awesome, Gabriel. I do not have Jack, and I have very much missed having Jack. Okay, I mean, it's a short light for sure, but it's doable. I don't think it's the shortest in the game. It's interesting how there's like VFX on that first light attack, but only if you connect. Like back here it's doing nothing, but there is when you actually connect with it. Or maybe that's shot through his wing. I can't quite tell. Okay, so very good heavy reach, not great light reach. Never use the uncanny, oh boy. Yeah, it seems like you gotta be careful with it for sure. Hey, Nugget, how you doing? Oops. Cole's light attack is horrible. Don't know if it's a bug, but it's really bad. Yeah, I mean, some champions just have different animations for sure. Where's this going? I'm doing good, Nugget. I managed to max out the Battlegrounds Anniversary event with 2 minutes left on the timer. And if that last match had gone to all 3 rounds, I would not have made it. I had to 2-0 him to get that Titan. Alright, let's take another look now with the benefit of doing a few fights. Yeah, so the passives are, well, unduped, they're like 20% faster, or 20% longer. And then with the dupe, that's even more. And I don't know how much more damage that is. Well, maybe it's not more damage per tick. I don't know. I don't really care. Actually, I kind of do. What is the... Wait a minute. 1 second. So the debuffs are 1748.45 over 36 ticks, which is about 48.5 per tick. I guess you're not usually... Do you care about the damage from these all that much? Probably not. That's pretty small. 4786.42 divided by 48 ticks. Okay, so yeah, that's like twice as much. But what I'm unsure about is the duration is increased from the SIG, but seemingly not the damage. So that might actually decrease the damage of the individual ticks, which is interesting. But I guess you really only care if they're around for that special too. At least I assume. You're tilting as soon as you made it to GC. Yeah, I had some tilty matches as well. It was a tough meta. Yeah, the uncanny, the psionic charges. Yeah, the special attacks need to be a source other than her, but the non-special attacks counter heavies. Makes sense. I forgot about the fact that the heavies don't give you power past a bar. So the special one is how you get your passives. And you get a bonus 2 to 4. So to maximize that, that's 35. So you could have 20 debuffs and 10 psionic charges. And then if you got a lucky roll of 4, that would pretty much cap you out in one rotation. I think. And then the special 2. Special 2 is the same thing. Okay, let's try to do a bit better of a rotation this time. Truth finished in Quantum for the first time in a long time. Yeah, I just finished in Quantum somewhere as well. Karnak Relic sometimes whiffs attacks? Really? That's not great. I hope they fix that. Oh yeah, so how are y'all feeling about Kingpin? I'm not gonna try to weave in the uncannies here. I'm just gonna stick with these. Okay, yeah, turns it into 12 and I got a bonus 2. Is that long enough? No, that's not long enough to do a 7 combo. Plenty of duration left. Okay, yeah, that was solid. And if I had used the uncanny, it would have been quicker. I kind of want to see if I can get a 34 special one. Oops. Died too quick. Started yesterday with 122, parked at 187, and you ended in Arcane 3. Happy with that? Yeah, I'm very glad, Zima. Went up and down a bunch and ended there. Yeah, it's not bad. Hope the next science champ is Gladiator Hulk with a rework. Oh man. Gladiator Hulk was a favorite of mine for a long time. I don't know, he needs quite a bit of love though. In my opinion, he is not really close to being relevant in today's game. Oh, I shouldn't do this fight. The Unstoppable is going to make it annoying. One point you're at 126, it was rough. Yeah, there was some crazy stuff for sure. There were a lot of people playing because of those rewards. Should have parked at 60 something, ended up going down to like 15. Hey, I mean, yeah, that just means you played a lot. Sometimes that's how it goes. Oh, I didn't see what her call out was. Actually, there's not even a reason to start with a medium on these combos. Alright, how's your second light? Because you don't really care about that first light either. It's better, but not great still. Okay, that was some chunky damage. That was 50 seconds for a 550k health pool. Not bad, and I'm still not playing her great, I'm sure. The burst damage scales with each neuroshock, so the heavy trades either time or damage. That's true, because you're directly decreasing the amount of neuroshocks you can build up then. That's a good point. Using the heavy will make the fight faster, but you won't have as many neuros, so you need to be sure you're within a kill threshold. That's an excellent observation, Samuel. Thank you. What's up, Gerbert? How you doing? That's the way you play her, Hellboy? Hey, I'm playing her for the first time. I'm making all these discoveries for the first time as well. Yeah, it seems like mediums are just a waste of time. If you're running out of power before you get to where you need to be, you can always throw a heavy. I guess there wasn't really a reason not to punish there. So I didn't kill her in non-class advantage. But that's still more than most Battlegrounds health pools. Still need to test Nico? Me too, Gabriel. Wakened her recently, took her to rank 2, planted to rank 4 her. I'm sure some people in here have some tips, but I haven't played her yet. She's still on the list for me. I've got Jean, Nico, Bastion, and Maker that I have to really learn. And I'm guessing you do need to be pretty aware when fighting a most skilled champions. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, that's a good burst. And the fact that you take like no damage is kind of crazy. Yeah, she's cool. Let me try her out in a purifying matchup. That burst is insane. Yeah, and she's just rank 3 right now also. I will probably end up taking her to rank 4 post-Cyber. I'm sitting on like 3 rank 4s right now. One of them is definitely going to Carolina. One of them is probably going to Jean. Probably one to Nico. I'd love to get like Maker or Bastion up as well. But Yondu's also coming, and I am very hyped for him, so... I don't know who's getting all of them yet. Alright, let me try a shrug and fight. 5-star Jean. Did I miss her? Oh, she's already selected, right? If Nico's unduped, hold off on her. Well, I have a Mystic Gem for her that I will probably be giving her. But I'm opening Titans once the pool resets. Wait, why are... Oh, this Jean isn't duped. Okay, so yeah, she ramps... Yeah, I need to try a dupes, Gene. Been chasing Carolina this whole Titan. She's pretty crazy. Okay, there we go. Alright, where's that? Oh, I'm still filtered. Cord. Let's try this again. I'd be proud your recent rank 4 is Penny. That's awesome, Nugget. How crazy is the incinerate damage on the special 2? Yeah, those ramp quick. But, whoa, I see what you mean. Yeah, I almost got to a special 2 there. Kind of hard to tell how much damage that was. I should have heavied to save the uncanny. Do that. Oh wait, that doesn't save them. Is there any way to refresh the Neuroshock passes? I don't think so. I don't think that's really the intent of this. Oh, the shield was gone, right? Save your Mr. Gem for Absman. Trust? I don't really care about Absman. Don't think you'll be opening Titans this next pool? I don't think this next pool is actually bad. I think it is just suffering from being the pool after like Nico, Carolina, Cassandra, Zemo. Like the last pool was ridiculously over the top overpowered. And no pool is hopefully ever going to be that powerful again. You guys pushing for war this season? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't think we're pushing like podium or anything, but pushing masters. Haven't used her for offense yet, but she's going to be sick in the arms race meta, weeks 5 to 6. Oh yeah, that's going to be ridiculous, Nugget. I hope you get some good footage of that. Ab's going to be decent for Dark Phoenix. Oh yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Nice 5-star gameplay. Hey, Acidy. I was playing with the 7-star earlier, but I want to test out a shrugging match, and I don't have her on the CCP beta. Yeah, I do see what you all were talking about, though. Like, in these shrugging matchups, the burst you get from the special 2 is actually usually smaller, just because you haven't had as much time to ramp those neuroshocks. At least I think so. Kind of hard to tell with the 5-star. But it seems like I had less. Oh. Yeah, and there was an instance of the uncanny accidentally sending me to a special 2. Think it's because Pavita isn't in it? We do not know that. there has been no confirmation on who's in the Titan, and I'm expecting that Paviter will be in it. My personal belief is that it's going to be Mr. Knight, Silver Samurai, Dracula, Frankencastle, Lizard, and Paviter. But there has been no confirmation on that at all. Opening for 2 reasons. 1, you want Sigs on champs and still need to awaken Yelena. 2, you want Frankencastle. I also want Frankencastle. But I'm also missing a ton of champions from the pool. I don't have Spider-Woman at all. I don't have Yelena at all. Don't have Cyclops at all. Don't have a Nico dupe. Don't have Cassandra. Don't have High Evolutionary. Don't have Zemo. So there's quite a bit that I'm looking for still. Think we'll match against your alliance this season? Oh, if we do, Hellboy, best of luck. I'm doing good, Acidy. What about you? How's your day going? Gabriel, let's see. So Jean, when her force field is up, does not take physical thorns damage. But against Korg specifically, all of her attacks are energy damage, which don't trigger his specific thorns. It would still trigger like Electra's thorns or Atuma's thorns, but she could get around Atuma's at least with the force field. She'd have no way of handling like Electra's. Not Paviter, it will be Cassie. That is not confirmed at all. Because Cassie is the replacement for Imperiosa, and Imperiosa is a December champ. They could break with how things have typically gone and put her in there anyway, but they would have to postpone Paviter, pull him out of his usual release cadence, and throw him into the next Titan. Which maybe they do, I don't know, but I think it is more likely that they will not do that. I mean, Gabriel, he doesn't know either. that is a guess. And it might be right, but there's been no official communication on any of that. Hey, Juan, what's up? Then they'll probably do what they did with Dazzler. Maybe they will, but Dazzler was when they changed it, the Titan release cadence also, so. The thing is, there have been 3 historical like rules about the Titan, and one of them is going to need to be broken. They have tried to keep it so that champions enter the Titan in the order that they were released. They have tried to not split months across multiple Titan pools, and they have tried to include at least one first-time 7-star. But it cannot be all 3 of those. One of them is going to have to get broken. Feel like you might just save past these 3 months and wait for March. I know a lot of people that are doing that, Samuel. Have everyone in the current pool, and pulling any of them would just be a waste. Yeah, there are a lot of people in that position. You at 40k units, Juan? Nice. Me too. Alright, so gonna do like one more fight with Jean. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of her. She's a lot simpler than I expected, to be honest. Bot is fixed? Yeah, I think it had just like deactivated itself because I hadn't been streaming. You guys are behind on units? What are you at, Nugget? And having that easy miss counter is also kind of awesome. 62k? Nice. I've got about 4 million battle chips, so I could be at close to 50k. $62k with 5 million battle chips? Okay. Wow. Nice. Want to run some friendlies to get Jean practice? We can pivot to friendlies in a little bit. I might pivot to Venom the Duck friendlies. Okay, yeah, that would have been enough for quite a few Battlegrounds fights. Okay, and in that case, those passives were long enough that with the heavy, I could get a second special 2 burst off, and at a higher sig that would be even easier. You're 300 units? Oh man, Gabriel. I don't know that you're going to be able to do too much here at the end of the week. Still need 5 VT fights. I still need 10. Alright, I'm going to do one more fight with Gene here, and then we can hit it. Is anyone else wanting to do Venom the Duck friendlies? You can run with me? Okay. We'll do a few of those then. Unit man is always purchasable. That is a very fair point, Gabriel. Does anyone know when they're adding that Radiance quest thing? I don't think I know what that is. Would you enlighten me on that? Man, Venom the Duck is fun. I felt really stupid the other day though, because when I was preparing to do that solo objective, I was like, okay. Spider-Verse or Symbiote? Who could I use for this Howard the Duck that his main threat is the armor on him? I was going through like, oh, maybe Venom Pool would be good. Maybe I can just StarkSpidey him. And then after like 10 minutes of that, I was like, wait a minute. I know what they want me to do. This is far easier than I was making it. Give you like 5 streams and you're gonna surpass Nugget. Acidy, you're gonna bet it all on lose and lose everything. Make a deck with all 2 stars and a 7-star Venom. Yeah, that's a good call. I will do that. Oh, oops. Do need that 7-star Venom the Duck still. I'm curious which runes y'all are running for him also. Because I went with the Fury and Power Gain. Seemed like that was doing well. See what you did above to cheese the objectives? Built a deck of only 4-star attackers and Venom the Duck so you didn't have to deal with the annoying defenders. Like this sort of deal where it's just weak champs and then Venom. Ignoring your request is insane. I didn't see it, sorry. I wasn't taking a look. There's Nugget. Friendlies do count. Oh, you're talking about for the betting. I can't believe we weren't friends on in-game. I wish the friends list was longer. Only having 50 is kind of ridiculous. We were ally mates? That's a good point, yeah. Should I ban your Venom the Duck? Actually, the smartest way to coordinate this would be each banning 3 separate champs that we both have. Then that would increase our odds of him. Hey, Xander, how's it going? 1 second. Alright, I opened bet for you, Acidy. Hey, Venom the Duck. I am also doing good. Glad you are. We play one round then quit. Yeah. Sorry I didn't get yours. We can try again. I just want to get the kill real quick. Wow, that's a mean placement. Appreciate the wrench. Hey, we were talking the other day when Pete came in here. It's the road trip privileges. You know, I should still be able to parry because the buffs will trigger first. Oh. I say that as if it's not going to take 2 hits. I don't know why I'm thinking it through. Oh wait, you did get yours. I didn't realize that. Hey, that came in after Acidy. That was... Actually, wait, it came in afterwards, but you bet wrong. No, I'm gonna lock you in for that one next time. Got 10 units on the line. I will open it though. Is anyone else wanting to do Venom the Duck friendlies too? Because I can do some more with Nugget. But if anyone else is wanting that, I want to get you queued up. Joey, hey, how's it going? Very good to see you. Still haven't done it? Alright, well, if either Gabriel or Joey, if you're wanting to, feel free to send me a friend request. Yeah, it is for the 6-star relic, Joey. But it has #1 prestige? That's a good point. Well, gonna get one more shot. 6-star, rank 4, 6200 has 2400 PI. Hey, there it is. Let's see, who's the easiest fight here? Captain America. So burnt out today. Did the Lumitrix quests. Just chilling, sipping an adult beverage. Very nice. Sounds like a fun evening for you, Gabriel. Alright, Acidy. I'm locking it in. Let's see. I'm gonna try to win. Going for the light attack opening. Oops. Well, I think you were incorrect. Can't compete. I will refund it though, because that's not fair. 5-second fights, unbeatable. Whoa, Acidy, that's uncalled for. I gave you back your units, and that's what you say? How many do you need, Nugget? Oh, you said you need 5. So that's 2. Oh, you still need 4 more? Okay. Y'all are top tier. Yeah, 5-second BG fights. That's how we do up here. Oh, you needed 6, okay. Hey, there's the duck man. Alright, Nugget's beaten me each time so far, so I'm gonna need to put down a tough defender here. Whoa, okay, Acity. So Acity, how are you feeling about that bet, given that Nugget did not get Venom the Duck? Honestly, CGR, maybe. You still want to see a 7-star Doc Ock? That'd be pretty sick. What if I just forget to attack? Well, never mind, that almost did it. I'm not gonna count that, don't worry, Acity. I will give Samael a free gift from me, though. Let me just grab his ID. There you go. It's not much, but it was the difference between your bets. At least give you 1 unit. If you get it right this time. But only if you lock it in now. You gotta lock it in before the draft. It'll be a coin flip. Oh, jeez. Okay. That did come in before he drafted Venom the Duck. I'm thinking you might have guessed right, Acity. No duck, no duck. You know what, Acity? You earned that 1 unit. Vision has this trust. Yeah. Oh. Very quick. Double it? No, that's not how this works. Double it? No. And give it to the next person? Ooh, maybe I'll do that. No one put up anything against you, Acity. That is not how gambling works. I don't think you know how gambling works. You'll mute the next person? Then you will lose the wrench, Acity. I gave you your 1. You did get the 1 you earned. But you can only win what was put up in the pot for it. Although I round up. So you can generate a couple extra. But. Hey. Oh, it's been a while since I saw Jupiter. Long time no see. I think you're the only person that has ever gifted Jupiter. Very, very coincidental. Wow. Well, yeah, you give away the units as soon as you get them, conveniently to the same person every time. It's kind of wild. Oh wait, I should probably be claiming these, huh? Oh, they stack at least. Oh, that's not how to do it. Oh, I felt so bad. When I was finishing up my pushing this morning, I matched someone who had their Venom the Duck deck. So it was 29 2-stars, and Venom, they're like rank 1 Venom the Duck. And it was like 20 minutes left in the season. That's one way to do it. Although, if anyone else puts up something, then you might not quite make it all. Like that. So if Acity wins, you'll get an extra 50. If Jupiter wins, you'll get 32 out of that 40. Here, I can show you exactly what it is. Yeah, so Jupiter's payout would be 72, and then Xander would get the other 8. And then Acity would get all of that. On occasion, Gabriel. I definitely did in Vancouver. I feel like this didn't do anything. Well, it works better the more people are participating in it. You could have just gifted it. That is the command. There is the command for that I added. But, I mean, there's a good chance that Nugget wins this anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, he didn't get he didn't get Venom the Duck, that's right. You're saving for the Jessica Trash emote? Alright, well, Jupiter's getting the payout here. I forget if I set it up so that I can do Jessica Trash or not. The answer is no. And that's a PigBonk moment. Still gonna have time for you? Yeah, after this one. Wait, Nugget, how many more do you have left? Jupiter, just at him. Gabriel, I'd tend more towards liquors and wines. That's the right syntax, Acity. You just gotta, it's easiest if you tag. Okay, did neither of us get? Yeah. 2 more? There you go. Hey. You know, I mean, it's not really cheating. I don't really care. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow, Gabriel. I'm trying to be better about streaming. I was out for a couple months, but I'd like to be back more regularly, but tomorrow will not work. Let's check that. Yeah, you got a little ways to go. That's right. You're exactly 0 behind him, Acity. That's nothing. Do you have to win the match or just beat the defender? You just have to beat the defender, Joey. It's easy. Alright, so now Nugget needs just the 1 more win, I believe. If I could give you that 0, you'd really appreciate it. I don't think it'll let me gift 0. Yeah, it does not let you gift 0. There you go, Acidy. You got that one win earlier that I forgot to credit you. Nugget is rich because of you, Acidy. I think you have single-handedly funded his wallet there. Got your duck. If anyone wants to run. Alright. I think Joey is up next. How many do you need, Joey? I won't be able to do all 10. I've only got another 15 minutes or so. Where's the XP thing? I finally figured out how to disable it. I kind of hate it. Do you need all 10 still then? Alrighty. Well, then let's do that. Gonna perish? Alright, Acidy. Are you heading out? If so, I'll catch you later. Yeah, no problem, Nugget. Thank you for running them with me. I needed to get them done too. And I'm starting to get worried that I'm not going to get all these hench pools or whatever. I've gotten a number of dupes, including a Sig 2. Hey, there's the other bound of the duck. Hey. I love the PigBonk emote. That's probably my favorite one. Still waiting on that Kabammed emote too. Should be getting that soon. You love the Jessica trash? Of course you do, Acidy. How come none of these guys are actually attacking? I don't think I've gotten the light opener once. And Loki laugh. Besides MCOC, who's your favorite character? So I don't actually know all that much about Marvel. I really only know them from MCOC. So like, Spider-Man, I guess, would be my favorite Marvel character. He's cool. I've probably seen more of him than a lot of the others. But yeah, my only real exposure to Marvel is through MCOC. What about you, Gabriel? Do you like any of them in particular? Hey, there he is. I really wish we had more emote slots. I've said this a bunch, but like, 5 is so limiting. There's so many good ones now. When you're like 5 or 6 years old, your mom would wake you up at 6 a.m. on Saturday, watch Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the best. He's cool. He's a fun guy. Were you like actually doing the fight, Joey? Trying to get that war machine down? He's a tough guy. Whoops. That's not... Maybe. Did you get it? The invite? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was enjoying playing Jean earlier. She was a lot of fun. Name 3 champs who wear glasses real quick. Okay, Mole Man. I think Joaquin has like goggles. And does Blade? I think Blade does as well. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Very good to see you. We're doing some high-level battlegrounds here right now. Just got done doing some gene testing as well. Testing out the 5 to 6 meta. Are there 3 metas? Oh, we didn't get Venom, did we? I have not looked at the post for that yet. Yeah, because of the holidays. I remembered it was 6 weeks. I didn't realize that they were doing 3 separate meta splits for that. It's going to be interesting. I knew some people were talking about how they're curious to see the like analytic numbers, see if more people were playing Battlegrounds because of that or not. And then there's also the big thing. Wait, what? What on earth? Did I grab the wrong deck? Where did these 4 stars come from? I was not paying enough attention. I have no idea what this deck is. 4 and 5 stars? What was this even from? Oh, oops. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find the post about it. You have the post? Alright. Well, that was a no Venom the Duck draft anyway. I do have a Discord. Should just be Akbar67. You could probably find me through the MCOC server or something. I think I'm gonna find it anyway. Yeah, I must have accidentally selected the other deck. Used to have a crap load of comics. Sadly, your dad had a drug problem. Oh, I'm sorry. That is a very sad situation. All right, yeah, send it over, Zemo. Kind of want to take a look. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. Curious to see if the GC scores go up a significant amount. That's a really good question. People just stop playing and final rankings stay the same. Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, just based on how the numbers work, there's always going to be a steady improvement. Yeah, maybe we'll hit 1,000. That'd be pretty wild. Let's see. Yeah, weeks 5 to 6 starts on Christmas Eve. Did you get Venom the Duck? Yes, you did. Nice. All right, we're getting the unranked queue. That's going to be interesting. Extended season. Meta weeks 1 to 2, weeks 3 to 4, yeah, weeks 5 to 6. There's 3 separate metas, and get 5 of the minion crystals, which are going to be nice. I don't really care about the invade essence because I will not. Oh, okay, that's a nice emote. 1K C6 cutoff. Oof. I hope not. I hope it's not that drastic. Name 3 hashtag flying champs? Well, I know Venom the Duck. I have no idea about the others. I keep doing that out of habit. Falcon? Is Falcon hashtag flying? Probably. I mean, if Venom the Duck is, I'm sure Howard is as well. Gonna need all this information for the next brawl? Honestly, I would have crushed at that trivia thing. I knew like almost all of them. The one I really didn't know was how long is Symbiote Supreme's armor break? I even called the heavy chain one before they said the answers. And the people around me can attest to that. Oh yeah, so what even are the nodes for these ones? 1 to 2 is the virus cure thing again. But then involves prowess, so you can. This is interesting. Let me put it back up here, sorry. Okay, so combat deja vu prowess, and then you can knock them down with a heavy to give yourself a prowess. That's kind of interesting. And then outside in isn't usually too difficult to work around, but can catch you off guard. Oh, that's interesting. So when you're rooted, you have a disorient as well. Okay, so that will make outside in a bit more of a threat. One of the hashtag flying is the best in the game. Oh, Shothra's flying? I didn't know that. Then week 3 and 4 has the virus and cure again. Stung once, twice shy. That'll shake up a little bit. Power Axis too. Okay, never mind. This is still going to be a crazy nuke meta. But then some more root. But not the tricky catatonic one. I know what you meant, Acity. Then week 5 and 6. Ooh, I revealed my trap card is back. Nice. Oh, but it's arms race. Okay. I don't like arms race, but I very much like I revealed my trap card. I really like the metas that force you to play differently. The one meta I've pushed for on numerous occasions and have been assured by the person who makes the Battlegrounds metas that it will never happen is the Necropolis Grandmaster Phase 4 controls, where every action inverts your controls. I think that'll be such a fun meta. I mean, the average score would be like 10,000, but it'd be great. I would love that. Alright, this is probably going to need to be the last one, Joey. I'm going to need to go here soon. Wow, okay. That was an unlucky thing to put in right before I got my Venom the Duck. That is a certified PigBonk moment. Don't worry, I didn't actually take them from you, SD. I let you keep them. I already gifted you the one today, Acity. Don't push it here. All right, so yeah, I am gonna need to, I think, call it a night there. Let's see, is anyone else on the line right now? 259, Acity. I don't remember the last time you had that much. Let's see, is anyone live? I'm not seeing anyone. You're a great gambler. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't look like anyone's live, so I guess we'll just call it a night there. Well, thanks for showing up, everyone. This is a very fun time. Not the most exciting, for sure, with Battlegrounds in the off-season, but I enjoyed getting to learn Gene. Glad we can knock out some of these VTD friendlies. Hack is live. Okay. Let's go right in. Alright, so I'm going to call it a night, and I will see the rest of y'all later. Take care.